Artificial intelligence has a revolution in the classroom. For years, AI was a science fiction concept. Today, it's an essential tool that is redefining the foundation of global education. Isn't just another technology, it's a strategy only that optimizes the student learning experience and, crucially, facilitates the daily work of teacher. IA is here to enhance and write the teaching learning process, making it more efficient, accessible, and most importantly, pedagogical, more human. To understand the value of IA, we must first recognize the challenge. In a traditional classroom, a teacher serves 30 or 40 or even more students. Each has a different pace, a unique learning style, and specific needs. Trying to create individualization materials, adapt lessons, or provide detailed follow-up for each student is, let's be honest, humanly impossible. Teachers face the daunting task of serving to average students, leaving those who process faster or slower without the attention they deserve. This is precisely where artificial intelligence shines and makes its most significant contribution. Artificial intelligence achieves massive learning personalization by functioning as a one-to-one tutor for an limited number of students simultaneously. Its magic lies in intensive use of performance data provided by the teacher, such as rates, time spent, working errors, and specific student requires. IA processes this vast information and unmatched speed, all with identify unique learning partners for each students. Based on these analyses, this technology not only acts but is also able to diagnose strengths and weaknesses that subsequently prescribe the sources, exercise, or student paths more appropriate to individual needs. The initial competency assessment translates into a fully personalized and efficient learning path thanks to artificial intelligence. Instead of offering generic content, the system identifies the student-specific strengths and weakness. Example, mastery of geometry but difficulty with algebra and acts accordingly. It automatically generates reinforcement exercise focused on weak areas to effectively close learning gaps while offering higher level challenges in advanced areas of specialization. In this way, every minute of a student is optimized, as is targeted precisely to where the student needs to grow, maintain the motivation, and continuous process. Artificial intelligence acts as fundamental driver of inclusion, making quality education a universal right, not a privilege. Historically, adapting material for students with special needs represent a considerable logistical and resource challenges. However, IA is bridging this gap by personalizing the education content at the individual level, ensuring that every student can access the same quality of instruction regardless of their needs. This technology is particularly transformative for accommodating special needs, such as visual impairments, whereas specialized physical materials will probably require. The emergence of artificial intelligence in education is not intended to replace teachers, but rather to function as a powerful administrative assistant that lightens the operational load. IA is responsible for taking over essential but time-consuming tasks such as math, reading exam, generate individual progress report, or design multiple versions of assessment. By delegating this function, teacher can regain valuable time to invest in core report like guiding, mentoring, and establish a human connection with their students. This allows teachers to focus on fostering critical thinking, facilitating in-depth discussion, addressing emotional and motivational barriers, and providing the individualization attention required by purely human interaction, thus improving the decision experience while optimize the learning process. In conclusion, artificial intelligence doesn't not seek to replace the teacher. It serves to enhance the teacher capabilities and tools of the students. It should be understood and applied as an enhancer of the learning process and as an administrative assistant tools. Its proper implementation ensures that AI students receive the most effective and personalized education possible, while teachers when there are time to dedicate themselves to their true caring, giving and connecting with students.